On August 6, 2026, Rockstar Games made an announcement nobody saw coming. The first real look at Grand Theft Auto 6, the game fans have waited 13 years for, will premiere on Netflix, not YouTube, not Rockstar's own site, Netflix. For 6 hours, that's the only place you'll be able to watch it. This is the same week Take-Two Interactive told investors that pre-orders are, in their words, unprecedented and astonishing. The game is not in trouble, but what Rockstar is doing with the attention around it is a different conversation. And that's what this video is about. Here's what's confirmed. Grand Theft Auto 6. An extended look premieres on Netflix Thursday, August 27th at 3 p.m. Eastern. 6 hours later, at 9 p.m. Eastern, the same footage goes up for free on Rockstar's YouTube channel and the Grand Theft Auto 6 website. Both companies are calling this a first-of-its-kind partnership, and they're not exaggerating. No publisher this size has ever debuted footage for a game this big on a paid streaming service before making it freely available. The timing is deliberate, too. August 25th is Gamescom Opening Night Live, Geoff Keighley's 2-hour showcase in Cologne. The 26th is the show floor opening, and August 27th, right in the middle of the biggest week in European gaming, Rockstar drops its own event from a streaming service. They're not at Gamescom. They're counter-programming it. Now, Rockstar hasn't confirmed what the extended look actually contains. The community's been calling it Trailer 3, but that's not Rockstar's term. There's an unconfirmed report of a 20-minute runtime traced to a Netflix customer support response, possibly from an automated chatbot. Rockstar hasn't verified that number. What is confirmed is that this will be the first footage of any kind since Trailer 2 dropped in May of 2025, over a year ago. If you're following GTA 6 closely, subscribe now so you don't miss our breakdown the moment that footage lands. The reaction split 3 ways. One group is simply relieved. After more than a year of silence, there's finally a date on the calendar. A second group isn't mad about Netflix itself. They're frustrated that after months of bare-bones marketing, the next real update is still 3 weeks out. And the third group, the loudest one, sees this as a paywall. Their argument is simple. A reveal this anticipated should be available to everyone at the same time. Locking even 6 hours behind a subscription feels like an extra step for content that is, at its core, a marketing asset. One fan on Reddit put it plainly, "I'm not paying Netflix to specifically watch an ad." Major outlets reported near-identical comments stacking up under Rockstar's posts. PC Gamer called the 6-hour wait a minor inconvenience, but said monetizing a trailer is tacky, especially stacked on top of the $80 price and the code-in-a-box physical edition. GamesRadar pointed out this may be the shortest timed exclusivity window in all of gaming. This also lands on top of existing friction. The standard edition costs $80. The physical release ships with a download code, no disc, and the $100 Ultimate Edition locks specific in-game locations and side activities behind the upgrade. Each decision has a defensible logic on its own, but together they build a pattern fans don't love. One detail did get buried in the noise, though. Netflix confirmed that creators are fully cleared to react to and clip the extended look during the exclusivity window. No takedowns, no restrictions. The footage is gated. The conversation around it is not. Now here's the other side of the story. On August 7th, Take-Two reported first quarter fiscal 2027 results. Net bookings landed at $1.39 billion, beating the company's own guidance and topping Wall Street estimates. The headline was GTA 6 pre-orders. CEO Strauss Zelnick didn't hold back on the adjectives. He told analysts, "The level of pre-orders is unprecedented and astonishing, and we're very grateful for that." He added that Take-Two has never seen anything like it, not at Take-Two and not in the industry. Then he pulled back. Hard. He said the pre-orders are so unprecedented that they just don't know how they'll translate into actual sales. His exact framing, "We do not believe in claiming victory before it occurs. That matters." Zelnick dropped words like unprecedented and astonishing, then spent the rest of the call hedging against them. Third-party analysts estimate pre-orders brought in roughly $260 million across the US and 5 major European markets in the final 5 days of June alone. Take-Two did not confirm that figure. The November 19th launch date was reaffirmed with zero ambiguity, and Zelnick addressed the disc issue directly, telling investors that discs don't really make sense for the consumer on a big game, that over 90% of the business is already digital. He compared physical media to vinyl records. The game is not in trouble. The pre-orders are historic. Subscribe to the channel so you have everything you need heading into launch day. So why Netflix? This is where it gets interesting. After the earnings call, Zelnick sat down with Bloomberg's Jason Schreier. Schreier asked why Rockstar chose Netflix instead of dropping the footage on YouTube like every trailer before it. Zelnick's answer was precise. He said there's a specific reason, and it'll become clear once people watch it. His words, "If you watch it, you'll understand more." Schreier followed up and asked whether the extended look would feel like watching a Netflix show. Zelnick said yes and called it a must-see event. In a separate conversation with Variety, he was asked whether the goal was to signal that GTA 6 is a major entertainment tentpole, not just a video game. His response, "I think that's a pretty brilliant way to look at it." He also described August 27th as one of the hors d'oeuvres, not the finale of the campaign, the opening course, with more beats coming between now and November. As for who paid whom, Zelnick was asked directly and declined. He wouldn't even confirm the basic direction of the financial arrangement. That question remains completely unanswered. But here's a financial detail most coverage missed. Take-Two reiterated its full-year guidance at $8 to $8.2 billion. Wall Street consensus sits around $8.62 billion. That gap is roughly $400 million at the midpoint. Despite the strongest pre-order response in company history, Take-Two did not raise its forecast. Shares dipped about 2% on the day. The pre-orders are unprecedented. The guidance says the company isn't counting on unprecedented. So does any of this change what happens on November 19th for the player? No. The game launches at the same price, on the same consoles, on the same date. Whether you watch the extended look at 3 p.m. on Netflix or 9 p.m. on YouTube, you see the same footage. What it changes is how this launch is being positioned. Rockstar is not marketing GTA 6 the way it marketed GTA 5. There's no gameplay walkthrough on YouTube, no hands-on previews at trade shows, no drip feed of screenshots. There's a Netflix premiere time to land in the middle of Gamescom, a physical edition with no disc, and a subscription-gated first look at a game with record-breaking demand. Whether that bothers you comes down to what you think a company owes its audience before launch. Here's what to watch for on August 27th. The format. Zelnick agreed it would feel like a Netflix show, not a traditional trailer, which could mean a developer documentary, a narrated walkthrough, or something entirely new. Whether the footage leaks before the YouTube drop, because with creators cleared to react during the window, re-uploads are virtually guaranteed. And the runtime. That 20-minute figure traces to a single Netflix support chat. Rockstar has confirmed nothing. If the actual presentation runs 6 or 7 minutes, the entire calculus around this partnership changes. We'll cover the extended look the moment it's available. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you see it first. What matters on August 27th is what Rockstar actually shows. Everything else is noise.